How's it going, watchers? So after so many requests, I'm going to be reacting to my very first Hunter x Hunter reaction video. And we've started this 4 months ago. 4 months. I don't know if it feels longer or shorter, but now that we've finished with it, yeah, it's gonna be quite sad seeing this, but it's gonna be quite funny to see how I used to view this anime to how I do now. But yeah, another thing I thought would be a good idea is to wear this damn thing, Kurapika's chain, which like always is a freaking nuisance to get on, because once it's on, you kind of just want to leave it, because once it's off, it's gonna get tangled, and already it's getting stuck to me. So it's insanely long, but it's worth every penny. So let's jump straight into this. Oh my god.
Hunter after so many years. I wouldn't say I've been trying to avoid it. I just never piqued my interest. I had no reason really to actually watch it. But there's been so many of you. I've lost count that have been.
I don't watch my own videos. That's the thing. I hate to watch my own videos. I love editing them. That's the weird thing. I love to edit the videos, but when I watch them, I just think there's a prat on my screen.
Unfortunately, I won't be continuing it on because, yeah, otherwise I'll just be sitting here slouching, not even enjoying the anime, and most likely you wouldn't enjoy my reaction towards it. So, guys, let's get to this very first episode of Hunter x Hunter.
Oh wow, that screen is small.
You know, I don't want to compare this to other animes, but just from the start of it with the guy talking and just the
imagine that, I copyright myself.
Pokemon hint of fairy tale. I'm not comparing it, it just reminds me.
I don't think that anymore.
Definitely
I used to think that. It reminded me of Fairy Tale and Digimon. I do not think that anymore, at all. Yeah, you'll soon find out in the future. Give it time. He'll surprise you.
Is he like a young Robin Hood or something?
He's far from Robin Hood. He's got a nibble. What the fuck? No way! No flipping way! Deja vu! That's freaky! I'm not... I'm watching the anime, not myself, and seeing it, I just think he's got a nibble, but we say it at the same time. I swear to you, that was not rehearsed. It's just... that's freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, it is. Then again, that is me, so we think alike. It's like Inception, reaction. It's not even a bloody word. I can't even make it up.
So easy, I just held it back. I like your hair. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's got pretty cool hair. Oh, I'm used to it now. Did any of you think that when you first saw Gon, that was a bit too much green? Because obviously I did, but now I'm so used to it. I really like it.
How old are you supposed to be?
12 at this point, isn't he?
13? Don't tell me it's 12.
Yeah, he's 12.
I'm 12. No way.
You look disappointed. How old did you expect him to be? 30?
I could barely lift a chair by myself, let alone catch a gigantic fish.
Couldn't I? I'm pretty sure I could. Why would I say that? 12. Depends on the chair. He's doing the hand motion. Hisoka would like that. I'm completely oblivious at this moment in time, completely innocent. Don't even know who Hisoka is to even make some sort of innuendo.
Wow,
He's a unique kid. You'll find that out as well. This is so weird.
You haven't cracked a smile. Oh, I was literally about to say she hasn't cracked a smile since it started. Wait, is that the beginning?
I don't think she did. She's protective.
Really miserable. She doesn't like that he's leaving.
There's a reason why.
The young lady in the back, what is it?
Pinky promise. And he does this with Palm as well, doesn't he? That was too risky.
Ow! No, that's not the one. You don't say that, do you?
They do.
I remember being something different.
It looks like I don't even know what to say there. I'm just like, just keep watching.
I wish I think so with it. Yeah, I remember seeing something different involving a fault. Now that I think about it, I don't think it'll be as good as that one. That one's worse, but the one I'm thinking of is just a fault maybe.
And he's off. Pay attention, he's off. It's a good moment.
That's extreme.
So his adventure begins.
First thing, child at that age of the hit, knock them dead.
Oh, he does knock someone dead. Into the ground.
Is that any weapon? Something else.
Don't underestimate that hook. It is deadly.
You wouldn't let a 12-year-old on a bunch of rough looking guys like that, would you?
There's Kurapika. I got it before him at this point.
I wouldn't. Even if you can feel like a gigantic fish. No. No, it's got a sword compared to your fishing rod.
Yeah, at this point, Gon doesn't know Nen. He's not really that strong. He's strong. He's abnormally strong, or inhumanly strong. But the Gon we know now, he is a monster. He's a beast.
That character's nose. Frightening.
Yeah, it does look like he's been punched in the nose one too many times. Sniffle, sniffle. Like a ninja.
I wish I could do that.
I think everyone would want to do that. Could he be the son of Jin? Yes, he is. And Hisoka is his mum.
I should pay close attention to that photo showed of him, because then I could have actually seen what Senko's eye had.
Why'd that matter?
I don't think I get sickness on a boat in this evening school. I have been on them, but I've never seen
I have had, yeah, like boat travel sickness. I'm wrong there. I have. I remember on this episode, I thought that one guy that was getting beaten up was going to be one of the main characters, just because he was one of the ones that was still standing after this boat incident. But then I remember I got a flood of comments like, no, he's nobody, blah blah blah. But part of me really hoped he was going to like be one of the main protagonists, just because he was clumsy, and I felt like there would have been a lot of potential with him and character development. Someone that starts off really clumsy, and then throughout the series he'll just become someone really strong and dependable. The reason I say that is because a good indication for that is that he runs into the room with what Gon required. That's why I reckon he would have been really dependable, that he'd just show up now and again, just when you need him. So it's sort of like foreshadowing his future. But no, he's not important. Look at him. You could see such potential with character development if they wanted it, if they wanted him to stay in this. He's slouching, and he can be all up high, shoulders high. But then I see the problem with that. He'd take the spotlight from some of the characters, which would be a bit of a problem because they do have character development. But he'd feel like he'd have the most. So it would kind of steal the spotlight away from Gon and Killua, because the story is somewhat evolved around those two. But yeah, they could have him coming back and forth, like Leorio and Kurapika. You've got such a sore nose. Look, here, they're fighting, but one day soon you'll be sticking up for Gon and you'll smack his dad. As for you, you get your eyes back. Get a bit obsessed. I miss this. I really do wish I could just rewatch this all over again, not knowing a thing. I envy you. Completely oblivious to what's to come. Isn't this Tompa's theme? It might be Leorio's, but if I remember, this theme seems to always play when Tompa was talking or being crafty. But granted, Leorio was with him when he was being crafty, so they share it. I'm watching the anime, I'm not watching me. I'm supposed to be watching my reaction to it. I just, the occasion, look over when I talk.
So imagine there's actually a worthy hunter on that ship with travel sickness. That's Nutsville out, he's gone.
Very true. I just see myself, force of habit, doing this. But there, I've somewhat shaved off my little chinny chin. So there's nothing there for me to do this with, because it was a force of habit. I shaved it to not do that, and I just see myself going to do it and like, oh, nothing there. That's usually what I do when I'm pondering. When I watch anime, some of you have actually picked this up. When I watch an anime and it's a serious moment or it's giving us a bunch of information, I'm like this. This is like my thinking sort of pose.
Knew it. I got after that job, someone's revenge.
Agreed.
I forgot it. It's in my head. I had all three of them sort of figured out why they want to be hunted. At first I thought he wanted pride and honour, and he started to talk. I thought, oh, maybe it's revenge. Him you can just read like a book really well.
I think the suit is what gave me that impression at first. His attitude, and as well as that he's well dressed. Look at how young you look. I swear, Kurapika's facial expression goes through the most dramatic changes, because there he looks really young. When he's learning then, he looks somewhat like more of an adult. And then we see him again, he looks young again, so he just shifts. Massive wave.
What I'm most excited about with this is seeing how the fights play out. Because I've heard absolutely nothing, zero about Hunter x Hunter where it comes to fighting.
Damn right. That's why you're so surprised when you see them. Thinking of the fights, I'm not too sure which one of them took me by surprise the most. Gon versus Hisoka, I was so hyped because he actually laid a hit. The one that surprised me the most might actually be Gon versus Pitto. Or Kurapika versus Ubo, because that was an immense battle. Did he actually draw a knife? Did he? I was looking at myself. Did he draw a knife out? Because that seems quite out of character for Leorio at this point, I'm at. Well, just in general. You don't see him with a blade. Oh, and in a minute my phone goes off. What a thing to happen on the first episode. Right here, I'm probably thinking this is cheesy. And it goes off.
And my phone goes off. Why do you go off now? Please, can you call me back in a bit? I'm recording right now. Of all the time to get a phone call.
Awkward. The thing is, I now have my phone on vibrate. But even during some reactions, you will hear it vibrate. And it really bugs the hell out of me. I know people say put it off of vibrate, but I never get around to doing it. I'll turn it down, but I won't turn off the vibration. I would have loved to have you to be one of the characters. He's got a lot of characteristics. Bandana, hairstyle, wearing orange, scarf. Finally. Don't even know enough about him, yet I'd have loved to have had him in this. He's just a side character, and not even that, just an episode character. Just there. Come on, who else agrees with me? Who else would have loved for him to be in it? Just now and again, like Leorio and Kurapika are. because I just see so much character development with him, and I love character development with inside animes. Oh, Wingon's smiling. You never would have guessed what comes of him. He's not a part of it, unfortunately. See, even there, I'm...
That was a great first episode. Usually, because I'm so used to the first episode being full of just murder scenes, explosions, guns blazing. This is just pretty much calm, well laid out, and I thoroughly enjoyed this. It's great. The characters, I'm actually starting to like them already, apart from the guy in his suit. It's a bit of a...
You will love Leorio, just give it time.
But I guess towards the end he made up for it, but yeah, this is already great. If I'm going to continue it on, I really, really want to see the fight scenes in this. I want to know just how, because there's animes I haven't even seen before, and I know how majority of them, how their battles play out. This, nothing. I don't know if it's going to be related to powers or just weapons, considering he pulled out a knife, and the other guy had nunchucks or batons.
Yeah, I think they're batons.
Or how do you pronounce that name? I really don't know. But yeah, this was a great first episode. I'm going to continue on. Thank you guys so much for recommending it. Thank you so much for all your support, and like always, watchers, I will see you next time.
There we have it, watchers, my reaction to my first reaction of Hunter x Hunter episode 1. And I second what I said at the end of it. Thank you all so much for recommending me this magnificent anime. It has been flawless and epic from start to end. Loved every second of it, and I appreciate every single one of you that followed me since the beginning, and even during whatever point you started watching my reactions to this anime. Thank each and every one of you again. It has been an emotional roller coaster, but it's been a flipping amazing one. I love every second of it, and I cannot express that enough. I just repeat myself, that's how much I loved it. And like always, watchers, thank you for the recommendation, and I'll see each and every one of you next time.